Hmm. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember where I am. I need to go do the... Wait, actually I took a whole day's break. Wait, maybe I do something else very quickly. I'm gonna go check out my plants. What?
Oh there.
Just call me a hoe. Motherfucker. Oh. White chlorination. Is there an invisible wall if I try to jump this way? Oh, there isn't. What? Whatever. Berries. Okay, are they dead yet? I think so. So I should get the seeds back, right? How many did I... Oh my god! I get back 8? Oh, okay, well. Okay. I get back 8 seeds. Or 5, I guess. That might have been a bounty one. Okay, so bounty getting 8 seeds. What the fuck? Why did you tell NieR please get better? Because I really hope this game actually gets better from here on out. It is me hoping that the game gets more fun. Or at least goes somewhere. You know? It is a plea. Fan, please. No, I'm enjoying it. But like... the flaws of the game are that it doesn't move, you know? Like it just doesn't move. Because you're stuck going back and forth between idiots doing idiotic side quests a lot, and it's just kind of like, why? Also, it turns out that if you that you fucking get 4 to 5 fucking seeds back if you let them die. And here I bought 30 because I was preparing to garden a lot. Instead, I could have bought 5 of each, and I could have just gone crazy. If I had bought 5 of each, I would have gotten 20 to 25 per row. And then now I have too many. Okay. So, the first part of this is apparently I have to make blue and cross-pollinate them with gold. Because, of course. And then I have to let them die, so I can get different color seeds, or something like that. It's fucking... I don't know how you're ever supposed to know that just playing the game. Like, I don't know how anyone in their right mind ever knows blue and gold. Well, it makes them indigo, because gold is not exactly yellow, or something. Like, I think that's why they didn't use yellow, because that way they could do really weird color combinations. Apparently the idea is that... Wait, what did I plant here? Blue, gold, and then I'm going to alternate the other three. But gold is also not blue or anything dark. Yeah, dude, I don't know. It's probably more that instead of just going by a color wheel, they were like, you know, this plant and this plant makes this plant. Accept it. Which is probably what they did. They're just like, yep, gold. Because I mean, it also makes no sense that like some plants, when you cross-pollinate them, become other plants too. You know? Like it technically doesn't make sense. Okay, on the other row, I have to have gold. I start with gold, so I can have 3 golds and 2 blues. I don't know why they can't fucking pollinate across field, dude. Fucking cunts. Why can't they cross-pollinate across rows? Okay, so here I do golds. Okay, so this one is gold, blue, gold, blue, gold. How are you ever supposed to know to do this? It's another one of those situations where I'm like looking at what I'm doing and I'm like, who did this? Who the fuck did this? Who figured this out? And how? Gamer's intuition? No. But why would you let the seeds die? That's the question. Is like, why would you let the plants die? Like, you know? It's probably that. It's probably someone who was like, I wonder what'll happen if the seeds die. So, I guess it makes sense when you think about it that way. And who like, just left the seeds alone. But it could also be realistically that fuck the plants. Lol. Like the most realistic option that I think of when I think of this is that someone stopped playing NieR for a while, came back and had different seeds by accident. You know. I'm also gonna look up the order for making all of this because I don't feel like spending days and days fucking letting plants die for fucking whatever the fuck without any idea about what I'm actually doing. This one is a blue gold, blue gold. Blue. Blue, gold, blue, gold. Oh no! Oh, I didn't fertilize something else too. Fuck. I don't know what I didn't fertilize. Fuck. Whatever, it's fine. One mistake on this whole fucking field of plants, I'll live. I'm not gonna replant everything just to check. Absolutely not. I wonder how much the seeds sell for. 60? If the seeds sell for 60, that's already quite a profit. Because you buy seeds for 120 and you get 5 back. Sell for half price. It's still crazy profit. It's like it's like a 260% profit margin. Why? Why is there an invisible wall leaving, but not an why is there an invisible wall if I want to get on like this, but not an invisible wall if I want to leave the boat? Why is that?
Hey, Bryce.
Yes, lad.
Is there a way to swim using magic or?
No.
Figures. Water supplies become contaminated.
Oh, ew. You see, this part of the game, very unnecessary in my point of view. Like, they should just allow you to decide to go to the... Like, they should just make it as unrealistic as possible. Just let me go straight to the city. But this is so annoying. Especially because they're like... It's like they made the paths from the fast travel points ridiculous on purpose or something. Okay, note to self, cannot block from behind. Can I block from the front? I can't, okay. I actually had no idea. I never tried to block the balls, as it were. What the fuck you? Bitch. What the fuck? Oh my god, that wasn't actually a platform I could have stood on. Turns out. Can I go down into the center? I can. That's... Why does that feel weird to me? I don't know. Whatever. Fuck. Oh, why did I...
God, having sand in your clothes is the worst.
It makes one want to enjoy a bath, for certain.
I've made a mistake.
Bryce, can you even take baths?
Yes.
Huh. Okay then.
He just says yes. He's like, yes. Huh. Okay. Yes. He can. The book can bathe. You heard it here first.
You...
Oh, yeah, sure, whatever. Fuck. I should have saved first, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm a gamer. How many the pages, GG? Probably.
Madness. The wolves who attacked were...
And count us in.
We're not doing it for you, dumbass. It's for Fira.
Kaine, you can't speak.
If this is indeed the plan, then...
Ancient Overlord? Sounds good. Probably sucks.
フィアタトサダキラツヨリティンよりワイソトティンアンダドセティンというかアンダシクアンダいえフィアロテとやりかきそできたと食いてゲルだウララールヘルアとカイザルでカイザルとアイタフィアアイザルでフィアチュレセキタトトダゼルガンでアンダゼルガンヤーリツガスティクリトカイザンゼスタルペラ老体リスラ関係かけてしたすわれアルムーキエルトチギサンってきたアルム浮きわせんクユリエ押してキルタチエククギリスアーガイえカイザムより息おつじでくごユラカイザムチゼストジお別れたしよりこうだだちより歌い
Dude, all the music in this game is fucking gorgeous. Ah, we're back here.
Forget it. It's for Fira.
Let's move.
Yeah, I think it even has a cool name or some shit. Ay. Let me just see if this is a good source. Wait. I press down. It sucks dick. Oh, it looks cool. Look at this shit. It has an eye in it or some shit. What? Doesn't even fucking hit it.
The wolves
Oh, yeah.
appear to be targeting the king.
I just remembered now the fucking... Oh, I can one-tap the wolves. Nice. Can I... By any chance?
He seeks the king of Facade. Such dogged, unwavering defiance. Why do these beasts hold so much rage? The smaller wolves are not infected with shades. As for the leader, if even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them.
I didn't do it in the middle of the fights.
Above you, stay on your guard. The king is in danger.
Fucking saw you coming.
I'll guard the king. That's what Fira would want.
Indeed.
Oh my god, why am I so
Protecting more
strong?
than yourself in this battle.
I think I'm over leveled. I don't know what my clue is for being over leveled, but it's the fact that it's a boss and I'm dying like no hit spell. No, this is quite a this is a track that's very specifically unique to me. Oh, he's not immune to magic. Die then. This track is very unique to NieR. Oh, I think I knew that actually. Like, I think I read it somewhere, but oh, Jesus! That's a bunch of bones in the spine gone, right? If it even has bones. So this must be Cerberus. Oh. Loyal Cerberus, by the way.
好きでそちたかれそえたくそとくらCyrus Loyalist
I believe that young Fira was...
Cool.
Of course. Does this... She was terribly proud of her king.
Kudaitu Kaizam Chit
Is that another...
Lano Perua Anta Toshito
The poor king.
This is all the Shade's fault.
Come.
Well, where are we going?
This is the last of them.
Oh yeah, talk
Now
about
we can find the...
Hold on, Yona.
You know, I was gonna ask something like, where's the rest of the game? Because this already feels like the last stretch, right? But then I remembered what game
We
I
should
played.
return to Popola and see if she has any final words for us.
So I think we still have quite a bit to go. This is a typical NieR thing. Kind of. Kind of. But it could also not be that way. To be honest, I don't know how much I should compare Automata and this one. It's not really, they're like, I don't know how much of the same game they are in terms of that. But I'm expecting there to be more. Just as much as I'm already seeing the end. Because what's really left? We beat all the like shades we know about. We've been everywhere. We've done everything that's like important. The only real thing I need to do is fucking these quests, but there's no way for me to deal with these. Wait, quest completion 81%. What the fuck? Also, you see, there's an Emil and Automata. There is, but I don't know if it's the same one. Oh right, I need to. Oh my god, fuck! Ah! And let's go back. I forgot about that quest because I didn't play in 2 days. Is he not Sansa? He is not. You cannot compare every skeleton in the world, or skeleton-looking thing, to Sans. It's not how it works. Fuck you! No. Oh no, I'm not denying that. I'm just saying you can't compare every single one of them. The Sans. I'll be able to tell if I can take quests immediately though. Yeah, okay, so I can go get this guy's thing. Kito being unreasonable? What's new? Papyrus. There's only 2 types of skeletons? That's horribly LGBT phobic of you.
Hey,
たく、
memories.
おいで。
Oh, then I suppose I should tell you.
そうさリーギア出てそうあと大人たち聞きて連れたさったせどやりたたきスライチキ Can't believe she's become a shade.
How terrifyingly cruel.
Should we tell the man that his girlfriend is a shade now?
I honestly don't know.
アルテルはチキタ剤ときつ
Beat rice? Don't beat rice, dude. Oh, crystals!
裏
Perfect. Oh, there's another question.
Are you Zerganto, Hisaki, Za Ari, De, Tesso, Jigsaw.
Well, I don't have the logs
Sure.
right now, but I can get them for you.
De.
Pretty sure I have the rest.
I've got your star. What manner of Kaizamuza? That's a abo.
I don't have any iron ore, actually. I don't have iron ore and I don't have clay. Fuck. I need to go look through every material shop now. Clay. Oh no, I do have clay. I don't have iron ore and I don't have logs.
裏
I know where I can buy logs though. So it's fine. It's the iron ore that's gonna be kind of annoying. Fuck the fairy, by the way. Oh, what are all these quests?
What is Gitsuirato? Kindenchi de Yuchi.
Oh no.
Sounds like Kindento Totsu. Sorry, Kindento Tasachita. Tasarato Sasukito.
Yes, that would be bad.
Let's go.
Automata's getting some sort of updates.
Oh. That's not good.
Baron Temple. Fuck! What kind of updates, maybe? No, it's just Steam.
What
I'm
a
pretty sure.
headache.
What is?
We've not the time to worry about random bandits.
Look, the temple is really important to the masked people.
Then perhaps they...
Well, Ibby, do a quick Google search and then tell me what you find. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so you tell me people have gone missing in the sandstorm. That scorpion is always after my fucking ass, dude. Every fucking time I do anything there. Moldavites. Out, out, out. I'm very happy I can just one-tap everything. I'll do the Baron Temple after I do whatever the fuck I'm supposed to find somewhere else here. What is that? No, that's the teleporter. Can't the sandstorm go away? Wouldn't that be nice? Let me in! Oh, I can go in now. I wonder if there's actually anything here. Water, by the way. Is there really no other reason to be here anymore? Bruh. I hate it when games do that. It's like, I've been waiting to get in there, and they don't put anything there. You could have put something in there, you know. Like, I don't know exactly what, but maybe they could have put something there. There's also a place on the other side of this desert, kind of. Here's some path down. It's just a fish. It's supposed to be just a fish, but I don't know. People have been getting lost in the sandstorm now. Hold on. I need iron ore, you assholes. Where are the people who got lost in the sandstorm? Where be they? Oh, iron ore, nice. That is indeed what I want. I don't see traces of people anywhere. Yeah, but they're dumb. And the reason I'm allowed to search so comprehensively is because I have a royal compass. And they don't. And that's probably why they're fucking stuck. Not because it's easy to find anyone. They should just be fucking along one of the rock faces or something, like normal people. Only dumbasses get lost in a place that's completely surrounded by rocks. You just find the wall and you follow it. It's actually not hard. But realistically, it's probably that I have to go investigate more. In the city first. Or maybe they're here where the wolves are and I just missed them the first time. Or something stupid. How dare you hit me? Don't. Yes. Meet my friends. Emil and Kaine. Enjoy. My first instinct was that they just got killed by the wolves and they're here now, but they're not. Well, Baron Temple it is then. Sounds like I have to kill a shade. Oh, it's...
Huh? Someone's in front of the temple.
Help! Help!
Yeah, I know about other models.
Must be one of the
bandits.
There's a huge shade inside. I made it out, but my fellow thief...
It seems the worst.
Screw these guys.
That shade is as big as they... Let's go in and take care.
As long as I don't have to go through arbitrary challenges again. Yeah, I know about Steven's problems. Thankfully, this game, the PS4 5 version, isn't problematic. Or rather, I don't know about the PS5 version. I know the PS4 version is fine. Which way do I go down? Not this way. There's an item there. Yes, perfect. I still wonder where you're supposed to get logs. Are you supposed to hit trees in this game too? Like, is that a thing? Who wants to do research for me and see if you have to hit trees in this game too? Pyrite. I wonder what pyrite is. I mean, Minecraft gameplay? Dude, all of the games these days are becoming fucking Minecraft. A lot of items here. Very nice. Meteorites. Can be bought, yes. Okay, cool. If it's just that you can buy them, I'm cool with that. Because I was already buying them, so. Let me guess, the seal on this door is not here anymore. Yep. Or collected the... Fuck that shit. No, please don't be a room with rules. No rules, please. No. Why? Huh? The following act. Time for getting monkey? What? What is time for getting monkey? Yeah, but... Well, I can see the shade, so I'm just going straight for it. Pretty sure the whole fight's over if I kill this situation. that's a lot of damage. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, newsflash, guys. I think I'm pretty strong now. Yeah, that didn't even hurt me. Okay, that... I mean, it still didn't really hurt me. Pa-ho. I already have better words. Okay. Here. That worked. That worked pretty nicely.
This must be the shade that was sealed away. That was intense. Still, it was no match for us.
True enough.
That was
Let's
the
grab the
sealed
surviving
shade?
bandit and take it.
That was the sealed shade? You can't be rid of it. Why won't this door open? Dude, they gave me Pa-ho. Are you kidding me? I've had better words for like a long time already now. Whatever. I knew I would come back here. God damn it. Whatever, that's fine. I think I'm really strong now. That's the thing. That's another reason I'm kind of like this game isn't over because why am I this strong at level 30? You know what I mean? Like, there's more levels because my experience hasn't capped out yet. So, where's the rest of the game? It's like sus, you know? It's like NieR is sus, which is very common for NieR. NieR is sus is really common. All of Yoko Taro's games being sus, very common. Even his fucking mobile game is sus, apparently.
I'm getting out of here.
Oh-ho. I'm afraid you came up with that brilliant scheme.
Ah, damn it!
I wouldn't if I were you.
Yes, Sinnoh Alice. That's a game name, not his
Shut
name.
up, you!
Is he for real? He's a good. I didn't play it.
I'll get you for this!
Shut the hell up before I tear off your arms, ram a stick up your ass, and turn you into a kebab!
Keep her away from me!
That you were able to restrain that hooligan with words alone is testament to your vulgar speech and vile character.
Cram it up your index, book.
If you guys are done snarking at each other, let's...
Ibby. God damn it, Ibby.
They sentenced the bandit. The seal was open when we got there.
格殺海ザムより
協力す
Let me look around the city, just in case there's people in here that I need to talk to first. Alright, who wants to do some research for me on where the fuck these people who are lost in the desert are? I'm just going around to see if the king has something he wants to say. Or give me. Oh, there is a quest though.
What's wrong?
Quest name question mark?
We'll take care of it.
Nightmares of
Rest
Dust or
easy,
something.
good king. We are quite...
Nightmares and Dust, yeah. If it's something like obscenely stupid, then tell me, and if it's not, and I should just go back to the desert and be smart, then tell me that too. If it's something obscene, like, oh, you have to do this, and then you have to do this, and then they'll appear, and then tell me. Otherwise, I don't, like, you know? Otherwise, if it's really just going back into the fucking sandstorm and finding them, that's fine. It looks simple. Vague? What do you mean vague? What do you mean vague? Three steps. Is it just running around in the area? Like, are you just supposed to run around in the area? Are you supposed to approach it from outside of the sandstorm and then go into the sandstorm? Is it one of these things? Do I just have to look harder?
Is this the culprit? A shade that appears within sandstorms?
Oh, well, never mind.
Careful. You can't see a thing in here.
There's sand in my mouth!
This is quite an ordeal.
We just gotta get close enough to kill it.
Now it all makes sense.
We'd best inform.
Well, that dealt with that. I like how you were like, I have no idea about any of that, and then they're like, oh, is this the shade in the storm? I was like, oh. Why are there other shades here? That's so weird. Shades being in the sandstorm, this is the first time I've seen them. Kinda monk-ass, dude. Kinda monk-ass. Why am I running to wall? I looked away for 2 seconds. But did I... Why is there an invisible wall when I can very clearly make it through?
Perhaps
Fucking cunts.
humans are simply not designed to swim in sand.
Agreed.
And in that case, you might consider being a tad more careful.
Shut up.
Agreed.
Hey, Abby, did you know that this is the same guy that voiced Noctis? A game I need to get back to, by the way. What a wild week for me, man, in terms of gaming. I start Final Fantasy 15. You can hear it, right? I start Final Fantasy 15. Something stops me, I go into NieR, and then Genshin update comes out. It's like, yeah, okay. Let me play. Let me play what I want, but don't throw infinite things at me. Okay, so it's not here. I mean, I went through and killed all the shades here already, so I don't know where this last one, where they still want me to kill shades. This is tempting you to get back. Okay, well I found it. I'm gonna be playing Automata after I'm done with this game. Are you serious? They were just too far? They were this close? Fix your resolution, everything also. Was that one of the problems in the Steam version? Oh my lord! Okay, he hits hard. I didn't see that one coming. Ignore you? Is See, I don't have that issue, so I don't care. A nice HP. Oh, what is this third swing? Hey! That's illegal. Illegal. Oh my God. Bitch. Ooh, XP rate plus 20. I think I'm over leveled this is. So I don't think that's it. Oh, I can open this now. This wasn't openable before. Going back into the old boss room. What happens this time?
Damn it!
It's a strong one. We better take our time.
No wonder the massive
Our
people
time?
couldn't take this guy out.
Save such chatter for a later time. We must stay calm and
You
approach
see, I'm
this
looking at
slowly.
his HP, and I'm thinking that this might really hurt him. Okay, I also see that his fucking balls block my fucking spears. Not a fan. Whatever, he's fucking good. Ooh, magic defense plus 20 is very interesting. I need to keep that in mind. Forlorn necklace? That's cool. Elaborate machine. Awesome.
The shades inside it.
Either way, we're done here.
Oh, we're done. Cool! Labyrinths. They have other labyrinth weapons. Yeah, they all have Minotaur heads on them. Interesting. So I wonder what the story of the labyrinth weapons are.
枯れたとしたカイザーもレトッキーこれざったらざ
で
Oh, not you. The other guy. This was all the quests that I saw here, right?
There was a large shade. Stay alert. Where there's one
Oh, nice. How much money do I have? 256,000. That's really good. So now I need to go buy logs, and I need to go buy iron ore. Except, oh, I need to go to Seafront to talk to that dude who, the Frisia guy. A lot of iron ore, a lot of logs. And I have to go to Seafront here. Check the materials there. You fucking thought a bomb went off? I wish it was storming that hard here, man. It's just hot. NieR is just fucking hot. I hate it so much. Brrr. Bitch. Oh, dude. Level 8? Heard it through your headphones? What is this guy?
What are you doing? Oh.
Is that all? What? What? What is this quest?
Is that?
Yeah. It's the girl who was almost killed by her lover.
Oh.
There can be no reason for her to be wandering alone in the desert.
Oh, I'm sure there's a reason.
What is
Grown-ups always
this?
have reasons for stuff like that.
A bit of a simplistic analysis, but perhaps true nonetheless.
Why is it running
Seeing
away
how
from
our
me?
little group is often a half step from madness, I suppose we've little room to give advice on such matters.
We don't know yet. Or, we don't know. What was that shade? That was a very interesting looking shade. Why was it here? And what the fuck? That was weird. Bro, what does it think it's doing? Why'd I come here actually? I was gonna leave. The wolves have been on the move lately. I'll have to remember this shade. Random. So random.
Oh,
Steefront. I am hoping to find iron ore here, but I am not sure.
I delivered that free.
Hey, thanks.
Listen, this isn't gonna be.
Yeah.
What?
I am sorry.
If I would have just...
Probably best.
Yeah.
If I would...
Well, that's an outcome, I guess. No, that's the sword, perhaps.
Where'd my friend go?
You can't play hide and seek by yourself. You got fucking ditched, bro.
We've got
You don't have shit.
that.
Bunch of townspeople. There's no... I'll...
I don't want any of that. Where's the materials guy?
The import expert.
Is there no materials guy here? Oh, it's that person. You.
need...
Nothing? Man.
If you...
Where am I supposed to... Fuck, what? Is iron ore with the tool... at the brothers? At the brothers shop? I really, really hope iron ore is not at the brothers shop. Wait, what am I doing? I will just fast travel to the village. Actually, do I fast travel to the village? Maybe I go to the brothers first and check if it's there. Because there's stuff to buy and sell.
Oh, there.
Eh.
I marvel at how relatively simple a task this retrieval process proved to be. It is almost as if someone deliberately set us on this path.
You're overthinking again, Vice.
But...
I don't care if it's a trap. Yuna's waiting for me and I'm going.
I see.
Oh, there.
Yeah. You know, he's right. Actually, I'm gonna go check the book. Because I remember that there's a buy and sell option at the brothers. I just want to go see what's up. You know, he's right. Realistically, it should have been a lot harder to find these pieces of whatever the fuck this is. You know what I mean? You used to love and hate. How could you hate being in a thunderstorm, man? Shit's amazing. What do you mean, no? Yeah, but then you have a nice warm shower. Nah, dude, then you have a nice fucking shower. You feel so fucking good, man. A warm bath? A warm bath is realistically way too much effort. And unless it's already ready, the bath will just kind of... Then you will actually freeze. You know what I mean? That's kind of the problem. I definitely get what you guys mean. It's just that I like the... Just change clothes and sleep.
What can I help you with?
Wow, that's monk. Oh, okay. 16 of these, because I have like... Actually, I'll just buy 20 anyway. Oh, he has a lot of stuff. Okay, I need to sell some of this fucking shit, dude. What is this 99 here? Get out of my face. Where are they? You, 99. You will become 50 now. And you will also become 50. And you will also become 50. In a game like NieR, seeing 99 is even more triggering because, like, you literally just waste whatever it is that you... This is too much. The seeds I'll keep. I don't think there was anything that was, like, so robustly over-farmed that I had. Oh, here. Severed tables. Thank God I double-checked. Look at all the money I just made. Not that money fucking even matters right now. 300,000. I know that there's an achievement for getting 1 million thing, but also I just don't have any reason to spend for the most part, so it should be easy for me to get. Also, what is my quest completion? 88%? Dude, I'm gonna be so mad when I see that those 2 quests I didn't get, man. Fuck. And one of them was so easy. One of them was just run around and stuff. The one with the sharks, I still don't know if you're supposed to do it in New Game Plus or not. If there is even New Game Plus. I really don't know what they're doing in this game. I just assumed that there was, because how was I supposed to farm sharks at that point? Unless I was able to, and I didn't know, but... You see, I'm thinking too much about it. Fuck it. Let me just go back to the... Let me go back to the village. Fuck you. I did. Whatever. Honestly, I'm thinking far too much about the end of this game when I should just be playing. I should just get to the end before I start thinking too much about the end, basically. Giant egg. Fuck. Shitters. I don't even know how you get giant eggs. I know that the only time I've gotten it is by
You come back with Yona, okay?
getting it here. This guy has logs. No. 17.
Go get him.
What else? I wanted to do... Okay, right.
Well...
I was gonna check if Devila had anything for me, and she doesn't, so I'm just gonna... see if there's anything else to... hit? No. She is in here, right? She's not here. Devila, where are you? Whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna go back to Facade really quick, give him all of the materials, and then continue on with the story.
Oh, there.
I'm gonna beat that shade again too. If it's there again. Oh, she's not here anymore. Okay, does the shade pop out now again? Or... I see scorpions. Maybe I have to kill these shades first. Ah, there you are. Dead. Wrecked. No fucking item? Man. Imagine killing a unique shade and not getting a fucking item, bro. Fuck that shit. Pop out here again. No. Oh, it does. Okay, so there's two spots for this guy. I'm not even sure if this thing is important or anything, but you know, it's a rare shade, so I'm just gonna kill it. If rare, kill or catch in Pokemon. Oh wait, she's here now.
Hey, I remember.
Yeah,
Huh.
Again?
She is close.
You sure it's not just your...
No, she's.
Are we to arrest the...
This is a weird quest that's happening in front of me. This is weird, is it not? It's weird, right? I should definitely be able to jump over that fucking wall. So first she was tracking wolves and she was over there. And now she's tracking shades and she's right next to the village. Feels bad, man. You got caught again? You can't be real.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh.
50k? I definitely didn't spend anywhere near that amount. Or did I? I actually have no idea. That girl tracking whatever the fuck she's tracking is still really freaking me out. Wait, why don't I just check the fucking weapon index? 81% of weapons. Actually not bad, I think. So is she still gonna be there?
What are you?
Watch out! There's more of them nearby.
Oh, what? Well, actually, it's just... Oh, that bitch
They couldn't be here. Stop with the bullshit and just kill them all.
The hussy is correct. We must eliminate these beasts.
But I...
Emil, if you don't fight, they're gonna kill you!
This explains how she was alive, yeah? Oh my god, that thing fucking vanished out of my fucking POV. No! I should have expected that, actually.
Shades are attacked.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Kill that.
Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. What the fuck? It's dead already. Why? I don't know if you've noticed this, but the big shades drop things called machines. I wonder why that is. That's a really interesting question, probably. But I should be asking myself more. But they drop things called machines, like elaborate machines, simple machines, and complex machines. Like, isn't that worrisome?
I think that's all of them.
託せられてきた。
It's no big deal.
Don't make me kick. I don't want to.
But there's something you should know. When we first saw this shade, it was disguised as...
来るなと。傘と
It's possible.
サンキー来る。そろさりと。
30,000 gold for nothing.
裏の
Okay. Wait, so what's my quest completion now? 91! This one will take me like days, so I'm not worried about that one too much. But fuck me, dude. I don't think that... Well, I actually don't know. The game doesn't make me feel like quest completion is crucial to like 100%ing it, but I don't know either. It's like they make the quests so absurdly out of the way and stuff that it actually doesn't feel like I need them for 100%. But there was an achievement for getting like a certain amount of them, which I got like long ago already. So we'll see. Anyway, now I only have to basically do story stuff. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. But they're like giving very, very, very strong hints about what the fuck is going on, huh? They're like, the girl who was supposed to be dead and who was randomly miraculously back alive was actually a shade. And that's happened a few times where dead people have become shades. People who were presumed to be dead. Not boding very well for the world, that's for sure. Every time I fucking read the comments on my phone, Kiddo, that you made, I'm just reminded about fucking Aegis Rim. Fucking mess. Amazing game, but such a mess. God damn. Following that game was impossible, dude. It was so fucking impossible to follow that game. Literally, you only know... I know that was the point. I know. But that game was just like... You really only understood it when you were 90% of the way through. Oh yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was a really good game. The combat, the tower defense nonsense was actually really fun as well, which is the most surprising part to me. I thought it would just be like shitty gimmicky gameplay for a visual novel that they just tacked on, but it ended up being so fun for me. Maybe just because I'm very addicted to tower defense games. I fucking love tower defense games. They're so strategic. Makes me feel like fucking Sun Tzu. not really. Devil is not here either. I get bad vibes all of a sudden. I get bad vibes while playing this game the whole fucking time. Devil,
You're
oh,
really
Devil
gonna
is here.
The whole village is buzzing, you know. I guess it's real.
I'll bring her back. Yeah?
Nothing. Popola just loves to. Anyway, you be. Yes.
Thanks.
Please. Be careful, alright?
Oh, Kito, did you do the... Oh, you did do the Ashtaha quest. You know, there's actually, like, if you bring Zhongli into the fights... I mean, you probably saw it on, like, Twitter or something. But Ajda has different voice lines. I was really curious what the quest marker was. Wait, you didn't? Wait, are you for real? Thank God I didn't spoil anything. Thank God, because you know Zhongli is involved. Wait, what? Till basement is censored? What do you mean? Don't tell me that the word semen is fucking censored. Is it like... So the whole thing is censored or just that part? Oh, I was like the whole phrase like till basement. Oh my god, that's so funny. I read till basement as like until basement. And so, I was like, but what is tilba? Why is that censored too? I was like, why is tilba also censored? Oh my god, fuck my life, dude.
Oh, there.
That's so funny.
Are we ready?
Let's all make it.
It's a...
Well... Aw. Oh well, Shades on the path. This tells me that the end of the game is very close. At level 30, by the way. Oh, this one died. I guess the water killed it. Kinda? Whatever. Fucking Naruto running son of a bitch. $47,000 XP. I knew that was gonna happen eventually. I fucking knew it was gonna happen eventually. Dark Souls ass game. I'm gonna be killing everything up to the top though. I'm not gonna go hunting for all the shades, but anything I see I kill. Technical guide. I also just realized that the small shades are probably children, because they have old school books with them, whereas the bigger shades have like more complex books. Oh, well, whatever. Wow, he was pathetic. Ashurza. Drain MP is kind of interesting, but also... I know that way is blocked. Music is kind of hectic, huh? Oh, recovery potion. Isn't that a max heal? What the fuck? Alright. No. Oh, but no! No! Why did I... Oh my god, I jumped first for absolutely no fucking reason. When I just wanted to break the fucking box. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Also, this is why, by the way, this whole basement thing, this is why I told you, be very careful about letting other idiots into your teapot, because they will fucking, because people can fucking troll the shit out of you. We should know what happens, because you see what people do in Minecraft servers. They get into a server, fucking make dynamite, boom, everything's dead. Not even make dynamite, just call creepers into places. Or like just lure creatures into like constructed buildings in someone else's world, destroys all of it. And that shit happens. If you've never played Minecraft, you're really not missing all that much. That is a really high modifier. Isn't this the end already? There's one more. Get wrecked, bitch! Where's the door that leads out? Fuck. What is this? Get down! Stay down! Flashy hat. Fights here, probably. Nope. Alright. Really?
Such an ominous sight. And yet I find it strangely nostalgic.
Yeah. This is where Vice and I first met. And first fought together.
Wow! This is where you used to live, Vice?
Well, yes, I suppose. In a technical sense.
Pretty nice digs for a floating magazine.
At least it was free from annoying hussies like yourself.
God damn. Yes.
And now, the...
I just saved, it's fine. Worst case scenario, turn the game off. The fuck is this? What happened to this one statue? What is this one tree? Oh, it's not one tree.
To whom does the true voice speak? To whom does the true form show itself? You must answer.
It can talk!
I ask, why did humans do... The hell is that? I believe this is some password. Yes. I feel confident. To who I ask, why did you must... I answer. I ask, how can human... I answer by separating body from soul. I ask. I answer, they are placed in their corresponding shells. Very well, you are acknowledged as master.
What?
You may enter. Well then, it seems the way is open.
I will say that I knew those answers beforehand because I played Automata first. That's the first thing that I know from Automata. Oh, the feet. Oh, hello. Oh, hello there. It is not as good as this one, except it is much lighter. Also smaller. Of course there are relations to Automata, but like this is the first one. I mean, no, okay, it's not the first one. There are some other ones, but I can't really explain them yet. Oh no. What is this?
Popola.
Hey, any chance you'll just... This is a very dangerous place. Even if you can find Yona here, you probably...
How did you get here?
We're asking the question.
They're right.
Do you?
Wait. Is this an ending I can do? No.
No. What are you?
I'm not going to answer.
Okay, well...
We're here to...
No dice, huh? No, I suppose.
I think that was probably a legitimate option, is just to leave. But I want to see this throughout first.
We didn't want to fight you. We really didn't want to.
Well, you are now.
Tabitha, what's happening?
Sorry, but this fate was predetermined.
What the fuck is the damage?
Stay. We spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this if possible. We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so. Until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
What?
Are they shades?
I don't think so.
It's a lie. I don't believe it.
Until the next generation of what? Oh.
We never thought it would grow to be this powerful.
This is
I'm taking no
madness.
damage, by the way.
Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Weiss. You are a traitor.
Grimoire Weiss is a traitor?
What now?
It's related to what you got spoiled? Oh, what is this? Why is everyone target the book? Oh, there's no magic anymore.
Copied my powers.
Shit
Oh
on
no,
shit.
there's magic.
They can use the sealed verses.
Of course we
Oh,
can.
it's Dark Blast.
The power came from us in the first place. You were simply loaned a small portion of it.
Vice, are you all right?
Tevela, Popola, why are you guys doing this? Why are you siding with the Shades?
They take a lot of damage now. For whatever reason. Oh, that's... Oh, that breaks my guard. Oh, my HP. I didn't realize. Last stage.
Why?
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadow Lord.
Shadow Lord? So you've been on his side this whole time?
You must search for that answer yourself.
I mean, they...
You've got to face your own truth now.
So they did basically lead us here.
Please, enter the Shadow Lord's castle.
They definitely led us here, that's for sure. Because they were the ones giving us all of the tips about that fucking... that thingy. They're pretty? Yes.
Tevela and Popola are fighting us.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
You okay, Vice?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be... Hell.
Vice?
Do not look at me like that. I am Grimoire Vice. I am perfectly...
Oh. That's... That's radio static. Okay.
I think I hear a waltz.
Scary? Yes, it is kind of scary too. But it's radio static. That's the biggest problem here. The fuck is this, dude?
It certainly is a grand affair.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
They're all Shades.
I mean, to have thought anything else is so naive. Oh, wow, that is a lot of XP.
I think we're locked in.
It's not like I was planning to leave.
Okay, that's a bit too much XP for me to just pass.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
Broken wrist lock. close to it. That thing tied in one hit.
Damn it! They won't stop coming!
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
Oh, how I do love a good time.
Oh, I have level 9.
Twice!
Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes? Good plan, now let's go.
Protect Kaine for us!
Kaine! Hurry!
It's not open yet?
Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
No, you idiot! What are you doing?
Lock doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Stop, you impatient fool!
Yeah. Kick at it with heels.
Goddamn no good bullshit bastard! Open the fuck up already! Ugh!
It worked. Of course it worked. It's
Got
Kaine.
Kaine, look out!
Oh! Monkas.
Are they? Oh, these things are freaking me out! Kaine! What's wrong?
We need to help Kaine!
You okay?
Yeah, but we got problems.
Fusion? Megazord time? Oh no, it's Megazord time. Oh no. Fucking Megazord time. Oh no. Oh. That's not what I expected. Okay. Who's the true king of Dragonstein?
Kaine?
I can see her weak spot from like 10 years away.
How should I know?
Twilight Wolfling. True.
Damn shit.
Oh dear.
You can't be real. Why is it dead already? Oh, why am I dead already? It's dead already.
This thing?
That fog! Oh no!
You can't stop now. Damn it.
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Come on! We have to keep going!
Let's go!
Door's not opening.
This way! Move!
Door open. Bye bye. That was an interesting boss. Dragoon Lance. Oh, it's nowhere near as good as the Phoenix Spear. Oh, how interesting. It's nowhere near as good. I need to stop saying the word near here. It's like bait. What is this camera angle? I hate this camera. Okay. I abhor this camera angle.
How can we deal with this thing?
Please, hurry!
Does it one-taps you? I knew it would one-tap me. But I was greedy anyway. I'll just run. It doesn't look like there's anything interesting in these boxes either. Honestly. Do I have it already? Yeah, I mean, I was kind of purposefully asking for that.
Up here!
The way I was doing that area. Since I now know that there's basically nothing up here, I'm just gonna come here.
How can we deal with this thing?
Please, hurry!
It's really close.
Damn it, I can't get it open!
Attack incoming!
The entrance is locked too!
It seems we are in a bit of a predicament.
How? How? How are you here? How?
出槌アセヨーリヒッタオキトラアラフェルアトシデシウセキヨイラコク
I don't know how he's here.
What are you doing here? サルリとシーダとカイザムとキロだろう。ラコテ三世タ
ウワリトテドラスガメカシチンデ
But
アラフェルアト
オンダでキリゴイタニ
アッピアトサチチサタトレルタカイザムチ
Okay, door's open. Now.
Hey! Stop! Let me go! Stop it! Damn it! King, no!
ギ後でアリクラーサアコ
No! Open the door! You can't fight that thing on your own!
ユククオタオキアルタビエトクルトこっちいる
Oh, dead.
ケタルイトエチケロアルテリアだせ
ギウジ
各石技師
心中カレルタカイザンテラス
So they knew they were gonna die, huh?
あんだあらたてウラーヌペルアトチ
ウラーヌカイマゼルトトチOpen the damn door!
Knock it off already. Let's go.
Kaine.
He's fighting for you. And for Fira. Don't let him die for nothing.
I still saw that coming. I saw the slap coming 10 years away, honestly. Well, it's more like they're just stalling it, right? Recovery potion. Nice. I feel like that's a scripted drop. I feel like all of okay, that's a lot of fucking healing. And a strength capsule. You know what? Let me do this. Dying for stalling isn't worth it? It depends. It could be worth it. What if I killed the enemy general or king or leader? If they got me to the end, and I win, they win. Except they're dead, but they win. But they're dead, but they win. It's like a chess game. All the pieces are dead, but you win. They're just sitting there. Yes, they are dead. What are you doing? Again? Okay, whatever.
Devil.
Oh, look. You made it. We've been waiting for so long.
Why are you doing?
It began 1,300 years ago. Humanity, finding itself on the brink of extinction, undertook a last-ditch rescue plan called Project Gestalt.
I know about Project Gestalt from NieR Automata. I will say that.
Do you still not remember, Grimoire Weiss? Then let's give you a refresher.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I can read them now?
Weiss! My... I remember, devil.
Yeah, sometimes the truth can be a real bitch. You want to finish that thought for him, sister? All of us. Every person standing in this room are mere shells created by the true humans.
What are you saying?
You still don't get it? You aren't human.
So then humans, I mean, the true humans, are extinct?
No, they still live on. You know them as shades.
Oh.
Each shade is a twisted remnant of what was once a human being.
Crazy, huh? Now let's skip the part where you stand there with your mouth...
Wait.
Sorry, but we're gonna be needing that shell of yours. The rightful owner has been waiting for a very... Please don't be angry with us. Our endless existences have a single purpose. To control the lives of others in accordance with the will of the... You have your own motives, your own desires. And we have ours. I fear it really is just that simple.
Don't speak such foolishness.
Sorry.
Hold on. Implementation of Gestalt mode can prevent the white chlorination syndrome we recently experienced. Transfer bodily information to civilization repressed replicants as proceeding as planned, with the genes of the originals safely stored inside. Our role as surveillance androids to prepare for when the incurable bacterial disease eventually dies out is also underway. So far, this is proceeding without issue. Codename Popola. So Popola, android. Androids, yes. The document discusses potential strategies for the relapse cases we have observed. The term relapse refers to the catastrophic loss of sentience seen in certain gestalts. This syndrome has defied even our most pessimistic initial estimates and continues to trend upward with disturbing speed. With some relapsed gestalt beginning to attack replicants, there is an urgent need to take comprehensive action. We remain convinced that an unknown technological defect in the gestalt transformation process is responsible, but so far I've been unable to confirm. Research for this condition is now our top priority and looks like to continue for some time. Shorthand minutes of Case 23, Emergency Response Conference. Issue, trend in relapse, acceleration of restoration schedule, approved. Report, debate over using codename NieR for human restoration schedule, preparing to launch Vice decoding system for above. Order collection of guidance and result code for me alongside Vice launch. Interesting. Yona. We have determined that the rise of relapses was due to an unexpected spike in the sentience of replicants, as well as a genetic instability within the original gestalt. It seems the original's effect on bodies that have undergone the gestalt process was not anticipated in advance. Immediate action must be undertaken to identify the links between this trend and the original gestalt, along with its sister, the relapsed case known as Yona. The relapsed case known as Yona? The observer contact group is growing uneasy, so finding a solution to the relapse issue should be considered. Okay, so the black scroll is relapsing, and I am the original gestalt, like the original replicant. Yes.
You and us, we're the same. Tools in the hands of a master.
No, I'm nothing like you.
Jesus. Can you go down, Popo? Let's go down already, Popo. Oh my god. Why was it attack out so much knockback? Bitch! Get down!
Devila? Devila? Popola, are you crying? No! Don't die! You know, Popola, I understand now why we're twins. It's because we were born without souls. Devila, I can't stop the bleeding. Oh God, I can't stop it. This world is too lonely for one without a soul. There's too much emptiness. Our souls are missing. And yet somehow our tears still work. It's kind of weird.
Kinda weird.
Sorry, sis. I love you. Devila! Devila! Don't you go! No, I can't be alone!
Oh, I reckon... Is that Rise? I think that's a character from Persona 4. The voice actors.
Popola. Let's stop this now.
Stop? Stop? Now you want to stop? You think you have the luxury to stop? You cut down my sister like a goddamn animal and now you want to stop? Popola, wait! It doesn't
have to. No one stops. It's way too late to stop. No one stops.
Monkas.
Don't do this, Popola!
Oh my, what the fuck
like
is this?
parents to me!
Those two have watched the world wither for time immemorial.
What is that? Hard. How am I supposed to attack this?
Stop bitching and start fighting. It's the only way.
I don't fight. I just dodge. Okay. Man. Whatever, fuck this bitch.
No stopping. No stopping ever.
The bridge!
Blast! We're trapped.
I've got an idea.
This whole time you could have done this? Oh god.
I fear we're done for.
It'll be all right. You know, when I was young, I hated my eyes. And now that I'm older, I hate what my body has become. But there's something else there now. Something like pride, you know? I mean, without all this, I couldn't have become your friend. Goodbye, my friends. Thank you for everything.
Why?
For so long, all I could do was destroy. But now, I have a chance to save something. No! Now get going, okay?
Emil.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine.
Emil! Emil!
Emil, you jackass, get back here!
Oh dear. Kaine's so unstable, and Vice can't stop arguing with people. I hope they can hold it together once I'm gone.
Sad, bro.
Well, I guess they'll just have to learn. I want to see you again. I want to see all of you again. Just one more time. I'm scared. I don't want to die.
Oh, he did the. This is what he did at the Airy. What is this? Kind of. Calm down.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Just gonna look behind me real quick. Anything there? Just gotta move forward. Oh, Rusty Kitchen. What is this? More rooms filled with... Why does this feel like a never-ending section? Come on, charge me. Dodge. Broken what? Broken star. Oh, Yona grew 5 years too.
Yona!
I think. Oh. So this is the true human form of me? Who's a replicant? How's that a thing? Apparently. Apparently.
This ends here.
Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
How come mere tool hope to stand against the Shadow Lord?
Why do I know his voice from everywhere?
I am nothing like you.
Oh Jesus! I fucking owned him. What was that?
Be careful.
I know.
Hold on, sorry. I need to swap out charges, okay? Because my tablet is slowly dying. My tablet is letting me watch other streamers while I AFK in the brain through some of these sections. So. Alright, what's this? Okay, he takes no damage. Okay, he takes damage. Oh, blah. Oh, he has my attacks. Nice. Fight me like a man, bitch. Stop using magic. Do you see me using magic in this fight?
Naturally, I am as fit as a fit.
Yeah, you sound so great, Vice. Great to get parried, huh? The bitch boy. Oh, okay, stop with that nonsense. Stop.
Wait.
Yona? That one corner of the room.
Brother?
Yona.
Sag, bro. Sag.
Please, just stop. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it. There's another girl inside this body. I can hear her. She won't stop crying. She says she wants to see her brother.
Yona's been possessed?
This girl loves her brother too, just as much as I do.
I see.
It's not right, you know? It's not right that she can't see him. It's you, isn't it?
Yes, it's me. Let's go home.
She's gonna kill herself? Are you actually jumping out the window after everything I've done? Oh, exposing yourself to sunlight?
I'm really sorry. I don't know what to... I'm so very sorry. No matter what. Just know that... I love you.
I see, so that was first Gestalt Yona?
Hurry, the shade that possessed her is gone.
Oh, he's mad. He's mad, isn't he? He is fucking angry.
Watch over Yona for me. You want me to understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore to protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they will stand aside or be cut down. Now come on! Let's finish this!
Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. You're angry. You're angry. Let's talk this out. Let's talk it out. Let's talk it out. Okay, what am I supposed to do against this attack? He takes no damage.
You're freaking me out here, Vice.
What are you doing? Come so... Just do it. Strike the killing blow.
Oh. Yeah, they're literally the same person. Vice? Vice down.
No bother. One moment, please.
You okay?
Fine, just fine. Alright, no, I'm not.
Nice.
It seems some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits.
He's popping.
I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Stop it, are you being funny, this?
Sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks.
But...
Let's go. Out of the way. I have one final task to fulfill.
Where are you going?
Why, to stop him, of course. But after that, it's up to you. Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
You can't. I swore I'd always fight by your side.
You're an exceedingly stubborn lad. You know that, yes? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Vice!
Oh, and remember what I told you about using my full name? Well, forget it. I've grown rather fond of Vice.
Nice. I knew you'd come around.
Don't let it go to your head now.
Something to defend.
What am I supposed to do, though?
To live.
Well, what am I supposed to do against this? I can't even... Oh, wait. I don't even have the fucking options to roll. Oh, there's nothing. Let me through! I can't roll! I got him. What is this? Leave me alone! Oh my god, stop chasing me. What is this change in music? What is this shit? Oh my god, right, it's the default buttons again. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. They changed it back to the fucking default buttons. I had them on R1 the whole game, and now they just changed it back to fucking R2. You kidding? Ooh! Yeah, the switching music is uncanny. And unnerving. Okay. The shade is still around, though. It seems. Oh, okay. Are these lunar tears? No, right?
Sionel.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh, please, the girl is fine.
Vice?
Vice? Where are you?
I am as well as can be, considering I have lost my physical form. Doubtless my voice will be the next to your sister. Do not mourn her, and
how?
Use your memory. Present her with proof that the two of you live. Typical.
Interesting. But I don't have any of those, do I?
What's my favorite cookies? What's my favorite book? That's my magic storybook. What's my favorite place? Home with you. What's my favorite flower?
The
lunar tear. Okay, one. Who do I love?
So corny. That's so corny.
Is that you?
That's so fucking corny.
Is this my body?
Yes, Yona. It's yours and yours alone.
You look bigger than before. Like you've grown up.
Well, yeah. I guess you haven't seen me for a while.
Have I been asleep this whole time?
Something like that.
It's almost like I'm a princess from some fairy tale.
This music is so fucky. I hate this music. It's so fucking unnerving.
I'm so happy to have you back.
This music is so... Oh, the world is still about to explode.
Kaine.
You and your sister. You have a good life, kid.
You're not unspoiled?
Where are you gonna go?
Guess I'll...
You could stay with us, you know.
Thanks, but I'll pass. You know how it is. I got my own shit to take care of.
What do you mean?
Personal shit, alright? Anyway, take it easy, yeah?
Kaine.
Hey, look. It's beautiful. For the longest time, I heard someone telling me how they wanted to see the light. And now, they can finally see it.
What? Wait, he just had a lunar tear? You kidding?
Thank you. I love it. It's so sunny today.
Yeah, it sure is.
Fuck was that? Oh. Oh. That's something, I guess. Credits! Alright, the game is definitely not over. There is way more to this game, dude. That whole thing there where they were like, you can just go home or go back. I'm like, I know that that's like a path, like that's a path as well. You're still unspoiled, kiddo? I told you, NieR, either we have New Game Plus, or something is fucky in this game. I'm Yoko Taro is not a nice guy when it comes to shit like this. I'll tell you that right now. This outcome was very perfectly unsatisfactory. What part about it was not satisfactory? It was quite satisfying in terms of an RPG. You found the brother, you killed the bad guy, blah blah blah. But the problem is there's so many questions. It's a lot of questions. It was sad. That doesn't mean that it was unsatisfying though. You can have very satisfying sad endings too. Though I don't really know what those are. Like in my mind right now. I was gonna mention a game. Oh yeah, all your friends are gone too. Shit. You're not wrong. Fucking kinda ditched us. Emil died. Ay ay ay. Also, then so you asked me earlier about a NieR and Automata. This isn't him, because the NieR and Automata is not like him at all. I don't sympathize with the villain. I barely knew who the villain was. I still barely know who the villain is. To say I sympathize with him is a very is quite it's quite a stretch. It's quite a stretch to say I sympathize with him. I think that the Shadow Lord is actually the character that we see in the beginning of the game. You remember the guy at the supermarket? I think that was actually the Shadow Lord. Yeah, I think that's actually the Shadow Lord. But that's conjecture, honestly. It's not. I don't know. That could also not have been the first generation of replicants or whatever the fuck they're referring to. And like I said, I knew about Gestalt because of Automata. It's mentioned in Automata, so. Yeah, they basically was like, shades are people. Yeah, Yeah, I'm not saying that I don't think that he was. I'm not saying I don't think he cared or something. It's just I don't sympathize with him because, like, who even? Why? You know, like, why is he here? Who is he? Why? And, yeah, but the game is screaming to me that it's not over yet. Like, it's basically holding like a megaphone to my ear and saying, "Keep playing, keep fucking playing," you know. So I just don't know what's after this. Sweet. Hello? Actually, I shouldn't skip this. You never fucking know what can. I've been conditioned by Marvel movies to just kind of AFK the credits, but to stay. The thing is, it's like, I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, we don't spend 30 hours with the Shadow Lord. We spend 30 hours with NieR. And they're not exactly the same. Oh, there's a lunar tear on the save file now. Ooh, ending B. Alright. This was something I expected. They're letting us play as Kaine now, I think. You're still not unspoiled? Yeah. I think they're letting us play through as Kaine. You probably did not miss it. We're not done. I think we're going to experience the whole game now that we just played as Kaine.
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe.
Yeah, but this is going to be a different dimension to the game now.
With my sister this whole time. Anyway.
So now we're going to be playing as Kaine, right? Oh, does that mean we get to play as Emil too? Wait, I don't want to play with all these characters. I don't want to have to fucking rework my muscle memory about all of this again. Kaine's dreams. Oh shit. You're illiterate? Is Emil actually a bro? Well, I don't know. So far, she looked at the weather vane to say if she wanted, and she said if it goes east, go somewhere or something. Oh no, it's her being bullied. Yes, they threw stones at her, so. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled to surround her, cruelty burning in their eyes. Kaine knew those were not the only eyes on her. The tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their homes. She was attuned to the sensation. It was one she had experienced many times before. While some villagers simply turned a blind eye to the actions of their children, many encouraged it openly. In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated and if possible destroyed. I didn't say you could leave, freak. Demo's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple. He can't hurt me, she lied to herself. Be strong, be brave. He can't hurt me, he can't hurt me, he can't hurt. Oh look, the little freak is gonna cry. What's wrong? You said that everyone hates you and wants you dead? Kaine prayed for the rain to flood down and carry her away from a world that seemed to have no place for her. But if there were gods, they chose to ignore her. As Demo crept even closer, the clouds began to thin and the rain slowed. Even the weather hates me. I'm useless, a failure. I wish Demo's rock had taken my head off. Kaine couldn't meet Demo's leering gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The bully moved forward until he was inches away. She could smell the scent of old meat on his breath. The boy grabbed Kaine's face with thick fingers and yanked it upwards. He tried to turn away, but he forced her gaze back and jammed his thumb against her eyelid to pry it open? Show me. No? Did you just say no? You don't say no to me, no one says no to me? Not even taking his attention, he called to his escorts, come on guys, just give the freak what she deserves. As soon as Demofin kicks and blows began to rain down upon Kaine, Demo paused, still grinning, as Kaine curled into a ball and tried to make the pain stop. I don't get you, freak. What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone knows what you really are. What? Kaine ignored the question, choosing instead to stare at the weather vane. It continued to point east, as if supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her. Go home? Yeah, that's a funny joke for someone with dead parents and no home to go to. Freak, 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 freak. Kaine closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the pain to start again. As the clutching hands of the village children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of the rain, letting it become her world entire. The rain fell, but the pain never came. Only when the laughter of her tormentors turned to terrified cries did she dare open a single blood-caked eye. Kaine was shocked to see Demo sprawled on the ground, holding his head and screaming in pain. She could see blood welling from spaces between his fat, twisted fingers. Oh my god, he's crying. He's actually crying. Deprived of their leader, the other children glanced back and forth between themselves as if waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. When no savior emerged, they began an uneasy shuffle away from Kaine, but the young girl was the least of their concerns. Instead, their attention was wrapped on the ancient woman standing a few feet away. After struggling for breath for a moment, she finally spoke in a voice thick with rage. Hurts like a bitch, don't it? I suggest you scatter before I throw another one. Oh, the music changed! That's cool. And if any of you little bastards ever touch my Kaine again, I will do far worse than throw a rock. The old woman crouched down and gently touched the hand Demo was using to cover the wound. She ground her palm into the wound and twisted back and forth. Oh my god. Oh, Al, stop. Quit whining, ain't no one ever died from a scratch. You hit me with a rock, you stupid bitch. A big one, that thing could have killed me. The old woman shrugged. Death is the best cure for a stupid. Ah, true. Demo's face twisted with rage at her words. Locking his eyes on Kaine, he took a step backward and spat on the ground. Get out, leave this village. No one wants you here, either of you. Seeing the old woman grab another stone, Demo and his companions turned tail and ran. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side and barked out a single laugh. Ha, look at the fat boy go. Guess he's healthy enough to run from a fight. The woman's smile faded as she turned her attention to Kaine. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it around the young girl's shoulders, then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting at the blood on her forehead. Oh, Kaine, why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that lot. The words of her grandmother stung Kaine and she turned away. Don't be nice to me, she said. I don't deserve it. Nothing matters anymore. Her tears, held in check for so long, finally began to fall on the muddy ground. Everyone hates me. They think I cause bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. I wish I was dead. As Kaine's tears turned to sobs, she felt her grandmother's hands on her shoulders. Despite her advanced age and diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength, and Kaine found herself unable to turn away. Don't talk like that, girl. It's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next, and it grants no mercy to any that attempt that crossing. You got a duty to fight until your last breath, understand? The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice. You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kaine. You know because you survived it. As the words hit home, Kaine was struck by the force of her love for the old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know of her grandmother, but when her parents died, the women quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kaine called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence, and their first few years together had not been easy. But with each year that passed, Kaine and her grandmother had grown closer. It was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood caking her face, that Kaine truly understood the depths of her affection. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought through all these things and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kaine's pain and loneliness, it was her. Do I make you sick, Grandma? Of course not. Don't be an ass. Kaine drew her grandmother's moth-eaten shawl around her body and shuddered. But my body, it's not normal. If I was normal, then Mom and Dad wouldn't. Hush. I'll not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter and I love you, and if folks have a problem with that, they can just go to hell. With that, the old woman reached out and placed a wreath of dried flowers in Kaine's hair. The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the stems or losing a single petal was remarkable, and the beauty of it made Kaine want to cry all over again. Oh my gosh, these are lunar tears. Grandma, you made this for me? Lunar tears were legendary flowers. Most people could live their entire lives without ever seeing one, and yet her grandmother had collected a dozen or more. Kaine reached up and touched the wreath as if she couldn't believe it was real. Where did you find these? Just stumbled on them while I was out doing the shopping. Bullshit. Leading Kaine to suspect that the search had been more difficult than she was letting on. The pains she took to construct the ornament, let alone track down the flowers used in its construction, made Kaine's heart hurt. She reached up and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers. Didn't quite turn out right, said her grandmother as she squinted at it. These old hands have trouble with delicate work, but it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you. Kaine blushed and turned away. You think I'm pretty? Of course you are. What a fool thing to say. Thank you, Grandma. Grandma smiled. We're gonna be fine, you and me. Long as we got each other, we'll be fine. Kaine took her grandmother's hand in hers, and the two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kaine gripped the hand with all her might, as if trying to stop smoke from drifting away on the wind. The rain had stopped. Kaine stood underneath the weather vane, watching it spin in lazy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when it stopped. They need to... How can I ban these bots? I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me and that's enough. Even if it's us against the world. Kaine let her gaze drift up past the vane and into the cloudy sky. The last faint tints of a rainbow were slowly fading. As she turned and headed for home, the light scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taken away on the breeze. Kaine's dream's daily life. Don't tell me I have to read all of this. Okay, before I keep reading, I'm gonna fucking pee. Because I need fucking... Yes, I imagine you're just too lazy to read. But I need to go pee, so be right back. Asuk. Alright, I have returned. We continue after I find a stream to watch. Jan. In the distance, hold on. In the distance, Kaine heard the steady sounds of an axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as if she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. The firewood being produced, however, was as far from a work of art as could be. Pieces of every shape and size were being flung about a barren yard with wild abandon. Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Stupid piece of shit axe. Kaine's grandmother flailed away with the axe, filling the air with both splinters of wood and words that would make the most hardened sailor blush. Grandma, called Kaine. That you, Kaine? Yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood from it. Don't get too close or I might take your goddamn foot off by mistake. Yes, comforting thoughts. She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending chips flying in every direction. One spun past Kaine close enough for her to hear the whistle, at which point she decided to step back. Once she'd scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, "Grandma, do you need help? I can get you water or lunch or a new axe or something." The axe paused in midair. The old woman considered her granddaughter's offer, then smiled. "Tell you what, since I'm doing such a piss-poor job of chopping, why don't you come here and take over so I can go get the water? Shades have been restless lately, and I don't want you running into one of them bastards." Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up a long pole with wooden buckets on either end. Gathering water was by far the more difficult of the two jobs, but Kaine knew better than to complain. Once Grandma's mind was set, there was no changing it. Kaine did her best to help with chores, but Grandma took every task that required travel to the village. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses, Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence a good distance from the area. Out of sight, out of mind seemed to be the best policy when it came to the villagers and her daughter. And rare were the days when any but the two of them could be found on the rocky acre of land they called home. Kaine enjoyed the solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kaine turned her attention to the task at hand. She had never chopped wood before in her life, and soon discovered why the old woman hated the chore. Swing after swing of the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood, and when she finally managed to connect with a solid stroke, the tool embedded itself in the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kaine swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. Damn it, oh crap. She suddenly understood the joy her grandmother felt in a good curse. Happier now, she picked up the axe, forced it from the wood, and resumed chopping. She had a natural skill with a blade, but the task was challenging, and blisters soon began to form on her small pink hands. This is tough, and my logs are all weird sizes. Spitting on her palms and ignoring the pain, Kaine redoubled her efforts. Just as she was developing a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village. Setting down her buckets with a small size, she took one look at the logs and coughed out a wheezy laugh. "Pretty clumsy girl, you better practice if you..." Her grandmother suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously. Eyes wide, Kaine dropped the axe and ran to her grandmother's side. "Grandma." The old woman shook her head and pointed a trembling finger at the bucket. "Get the bucket, can't let it spill." Kaine steadied the bucket with a foot as she knelt by her grandmother. A small bit of water sloshed over the side and made a new home in the hem of her dress, but Kaine didn't notice. Grandma, what's happening?" Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arms and batted Kaine away. "Stop that, just stop," she cried, breathing heavily. "It ain't like I'm dying, just tired from the trip." Kaine desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the old woman's shaking hands and worn face told her more than words ever could. Her grandmother had lived a long, hard life, and it seemed the bill was finally coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kaine was ending. Sooner than either of them had feared, the positions would be reversed. The next morning, Kaine came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand. "Grandma, you're sick and you need medicine. I'm going to the village." The old woman shook her head and tried to rise, but Kaine gently pushed her on. "It's all right, I'll be fine." Her grandmother fixed her with a gaze that could melt steel. After what seemed like an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. "Well, I don't like it, goddammit, but I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you grow up." The old woman watched as Kaine strapped on her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Hours later, as an unseen sun made its way across a dark and rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaine moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure she wasn't being stalked by Shade or worse, Demo and his gang. But she encountered neither tormentors nor shades, and Kaine finally found herself at the entrance of the village. The few adults she could see glanced sideways at her, then muttered to each other behind raised hands before slinking away into the shadows. Her heart racing, Kaine took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. I have to prove myself, I have to help Grandma, I have to be strong. She chanted those words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund older woman who was angrily waving her arms in the air and telling anyone who would listen exactly what she thought of Kaine's presence. "Hey lady," said Kaine with a bravado she did not feel, "where's the apothecary?" The woman's flabby cheeks shook in bewildered anger. "How dare this thing speak to me?" she seemed to say, but Kaine saw that her eyes held a different emotion. Fear. "Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this one." "Which way?" Kaine repeated. The woman pointed at a small building to her right before hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Kaine cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd, but none came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary, but the new emotion had little time to take root, for as soon as she opened the door she noticed a familiar customer at the counter. It was Demo. He'd clearly been sent here on some kind of family errand because his gang of followers was nowhere to be found. "Oh my god," he sputtered. What are you doing here, freak?" The insult was delivered without force, and Kaine happily ignored it. Stretching on tiptoes to see over the counter, she asked the shopkeeper for medication. "Ha!" barked Demo. "That old bitch trying to keel over?" "Go to hell, Demo." The boy's eyes grew so wide they seemed ready to fall out of his head. But before he could let fly a comeback or worse, a punch, the apothecary told him to knock it off before he kicked him out of the store. Demo slunk out the shop, cursing Kaine under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared her medication. Countless tiny bottles filled the cramped store, each with a label written in some indecipherable language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic but not altogether pleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kaine a sense of peace. Surely in a world so vast there would be a place she could call home. On the far wall behind the counter rested a portrait of a stunning young girl. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colors, but time had worked its cruel magic and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work remained undiminished. "You like that picture?" Kaine turned to find the apothecary with a small bow. His eyes were gentle but sad, and they seemed to stare through her into nothing as he spoke. "That's my daughter. I sketched her when she was just a little girl. She's been dead a long time now." Kaine didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. "Pictures are wonderful things. They let the ones closest to you live on forever." He shook his head slightly, then looked down at Kaine and smiled. Handing her the medicine, he reached into a sizable green apron and produced a handful of all the wax crayons. "You should have this. There's no one left that I wish to draw." Kaine took an instinctive step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. "Yes, I've heard the rumors about you. It's a small village and word travels quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which of them to believe, but I also don't think they matter much. I know your grandmother, Kali, and I think the way that she was driven out of this town is just deplorable." "Grandma's name is Kali?" thought Kaine suddenly. She was still mulling this new fact over in her mind as she reached out and gently took the crayons from the apothecary's hands. "Your grandmother is an old friend of mine," he said as Kaine scooted away again, "and I owe her much. I wager she would like it if you drew a picture of her. Yes, I think she would like that very much." Kaine murmured a quiet agreement, but inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated her with anything but complete contempt. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was a step nonetheless, and with enough tiny steps, she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kaine returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blackened and raw, even bleeding a bit in places, leading Kaine to think she had been pacing around the room until exhaustion finally caught up with her. She placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but found the old woman's hands clasped around her arm. "Back already, are you?" asked her grandmother. "Come here, let me have a look at you." Grandma stood up and examined Kaine from head to toe. Finally satisfied that nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild, she leaned back and allowed herself to relax. "Well, how was it? Those bastards give you any trouble?" "It was kind of fun," said Kaine with a small smile. "No, seriously, it was." "Fun, eh?" asked her grandmother in a voice which implied she believed anything but. "Uh-huh, so anytime you need me to run an errand, just let me know." As she spoke, Kaine removed their crayons from her pocket. After a brief explanation of their source, she informed her grandmother she was going to sketch a portrait. "A portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkled old crone." "But Grandma, it'll make you live forever." "Horseshit," said her grandmother. throwing the sheet back from her bed. Living forever would just piss me off. Now put those crayons away and help with dinner. But Kaine would not relent, and in the end, Grandma found herself leaning against the wall of their house, as if posing for a master artist. Kaine took up the crayons, eyed her subject carefully, and set to work. Just as her grandmother was about to nod off, Kaine finished the piece. After staring at it for a bit, she released it from her grip and let it slowly drift to the floor. It's terrible, it doesn't look like you at all. I'm sorry, Grandma, I thought that these crayons would, make drawing easy or something. Is that why she had an empty canvas in her tent? Probably. The old woman's eyes narrowed at her granddaughter's disappointment. Let me be the judge of that, she said, ignoring the pain in her back and reaching for the paper. The sketch could have been a person's face. It also could have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or an incredibly misshapen loaf of bread, all rendered in a chaotic array of colors. The old woman stared at the picture for a long time and slowly wheezed out a laugh. Oh, Kaine, you truly are my blood. You are as clumsy as me and I love it. But... Hush, I won't hear any more bull about how ugly you think it is. It came from the heart and I'll treasure it always. True to her word, the old woman gave the picture a place of honor above the kitchen table. In the days that followed, Kaine would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face, an action she interpreted as silent, mocking laughter. A week later, Kaine could stand it no more and asked her grandmother to take the artwork down. Posh, said the old woman. I'll take this down when they roll me in my shroud. She pondered this for a bit, then turned to Kaine and dropped to one knee. Listen to me, girl. Seeing this picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before, and it makes me want to go on so that someday you can feel the same happiness. It was a moment that burned itself in Kaine's memory. A perfect blend of pride and love and joy that came together to form a lifelong remembrance. She swore to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who had made her place in the world possible. Time moves on. People and memories move in and out of a life like ghosts passing through a hall. But this moment will be different, Kaine swore, because I will remember it forever. Forever. Oh, kiddo. Separation. Oi, oi, oi. Kaine listened to the sound of crackling firewood and stared at the black object on her plate. She had been pushing it around the wooden disc for a good 10 minutes, ignoring the bemused stare of her grandmother. Finally, she summoned her courage and gave the object a brief sniff. A sharp, bitter scent flew up her nostrils and made its home there, causing her face to twist with disgust. Grandma, I can't believe you want me to eat a bug. The old woman threw some more wood under the cooking pot and snorted. It's no bug, you fool, girl, it's a berry. Why the hell would I be feeding you bugs? Yeah, well, it sure looks like a bug. And I think it's burnt or something because it smells terrible. But that kind of held her nose and threw the berry in her mouth, chewing as little as possible. Oh yeah, that's terrible, alright. Why, you little brats? Look at the sass on you. You've been spending too much time with me, and that's a fact. 5 years had passed since the moment when Kaine's grandmother saved her from the bullies. As is often the way with two stubborn people, their relationship had grown in fits and start, but moved forward all the same. Meals that used to be somber affairs were now filled with laughter and hurled abuse in equal measure. Kaine could not remember a time when she had been happier. As the years went by, Kaine started to shoulder more and more of the daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's legs grew weaker by the day, and she could no longer do many of the chores she used to take for granted. And so this morning found Kaine lacing up her work boots with a breakfast of burned berry rolling through her belly. Where are you going today? Asked Grandma suddenly. Kaine looked up surprised. The woman rarely asked her for specifics anymore. Well, I was going to check on the calma trees and see if they were ripe. I thought we could make some jam or something. Oh, and I'm going to pick some flagstones, so I need to take the wheelbarrow. Flagstones? What in the hell for? Kaine stared at her grandmother. This makes you think she liked Vice more than she let on because of how he insulted her too? Possible. Kaine then held out and swept it around their home. Constructed mostly of cloth, rope, and rubble, the old place sagged like a boxer in the final round. Grandma, a dying cat could shoot through this house. I'm going to build a stone wall so we have some protection. The old woman laughed, exposing her toothless grin to the world. God damn it, girl, if a bunch of thieves want to ransack this old place, let them come. We got nothing worth stealing anyway. I'm not worried about thieves, I'm worried about shades. People saw one west of the village yesterday. The old woman tilted her head and stared at her granddaughter. Well, shoot, I don't know why you have to do it today. We can worry about it some other... Grandma, no. If I don't go to the calma trees, we won't eat tonight. You know that. A confused expression passed across the old... and for a moment she was a small child lost at a carnival. Yes, she said after a bit. Yes, of course, you're right. I'm sorry, Kaine. Lately, it seems my mind is... She didn't finish the thought, instead walking over to her nightstand and gently taking the wreath of lunar tears from the drawer. The flower's petals had aged to a brilliant whiteness, and Kaine thought it was more beautiful now than the day she first received it. You're gonna be a true woman soon, Grandma said as she placed the flowers in the girl's hair. So that means less chatter about shades and building defensive walls, and more talk about how beautiful you become. Goddamn cringe. And yeah, the lizard shadow thingy. Annoyed, Kaine reached up to remove the garland, but the look on her grandmother's face stopped her hand. You're a beautiful thing, said the old woman, and there ain't another like you in all the world. I'm very proud of you. Okay, Grandma, that's enough goddamn compliments for one day. The flower she wears? Yeah. Such a mouth on you. Where did that come from? Gee, I wonder. I'll teach you to sass me, girl, yelled Grandma. Suddenly she lurched forward and grabbed Kaine by the ears, pulling her around the room with a crazed grin on her face. Grandma, yelled Kaine in a quaking voice. Grandma, stop it. What the hell? The old woman stared at her and blinked and slowly held her wrinkled hands out as if it was the first time she'd ever seen them. I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, girl. Sometimes my mind just... Kaine thought the look on her grandmother's face was the most heartbreaking thing she had ever seen. Listen, maybe I should stay home after all. No, I won't have you stay here to keep an eye on an old codger like me. You go get your fruit and your wall and whatnot. I'll be fine. And when you come back, I'll have a nice grasshopper dinner waiting for you. Kaine rolled her eyes and kissed her grandmother on the forehead and made ready to depart, trying desperately to ignore the worry that was gnawing at the walls of her heart. Kaine could feel the old woman's eyes watching her as she moved down the path. Don't turn around, she told herself, but in the end the temptation was too great. She spun on her heel and took one final look and saw a small bent woman standing in front of a ramshackle hut with a sad expression on her face. God, she looks old now. It's like the wind could reach down and just carry her away. Kaine worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work to suffer. What little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly into the wheelbarrow, and she could only find a couple of stones before losing interest in the project. Finally, as dusk approached, she decided to call it a day. Cursing herself for the lack of focus, Kaine pushed a nearly empty wheelbarrow back down the path. As she crested the final hill, she suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from and collapsed, sending a few pieces of wrinkled brown fruit rolling back down the hill. Her gaze was transfixed by a thick black cloud that hovered just ahead, tracing its path with a finger. Kaine suddenly felt her stomach nut in on itself. No, oh gods no. Her grandmother's house was ablaze, the flames licking up as if trying to touch the sky itself. Grandma! Grandma! The music, by the way. Kaine ran then, faster than she had ever moved in her life. Once she tripped on a stone and went sprawling onto the rocky ground, but she leapt to her feet and continued running, unmindful of the blood that spilled from her wounded hands and knees. As she got closer and closer, Kaine's mind began to race in time with their footfalls. It's too dark, not just fire. Can't be fire, too much smoke. Gotta save her. She burst into the front yard and came to a sudden halt. Her worst suspicions confirmed. The smoke from the fire was mingling with the thick inky blackness of an enormous shade. The massive creature supported itself on 3 twisted feet and achieved balance through means of a large armored tail. Scales, horns, and claws sprouted from its body in a random chaotic pattern, giving it the appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. Seeing Kaine, it let out a roar and flicked its tail, sending small whirlwinds spinning around the yard. For a moment the creature retreated into a shimmering inky blackness, as if her mind was unable to comprehend that such a thing could actually exist. But then the smell hit her, a blend of rotted meat and excrement. God, ew. And the horror became real once more. The creature bellowed again, and this time Kaine responded with a scream of her own. Alright, you bastard, she thought as her scream echoed off the high hills around. It's you and me, let's go. The shade eyed Kaine with bemused interest, then it began looking from her to the house and back again, as if urging her to look at the destruction it had so gleefully wrought. With dread building in her heart, Kaine glanced towards the heart. Through the smoke and flames she spotted a small figure struggling to escape the ruins. Grandma! At the sound of her voice, the old woman began. She's alive, thought Kaine, alive. Kaine's legs sprang to life as she raced across the yard towards the flaming wreckage of the house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the shade opened its mouth and let out a roar powerful enough to uproot trees and send them flying. The blast sent Kaine tumbling through the air before smashing her against the rocky earth. Stars danced in front of her eyes and she tried to remember how her legs work. Get up! Get up! Get up now! As Kaine struggled to her feet, the shade stomped towards the house and pinned her grandmother to the ground with the tip of a claw. Jesus Christ, the old woman struggled to move the claw from her stomach but she might well have been pushing a mountain. She coughed briefly, sending a small spray of blood into the air, then collapsed to the ground, her energy spent. Kaine lurched to her feet only to fall back to the earth with a gasp. Her ankles were on fire, one or both of them were surely broken. Ignoring the pain that screamed through her body, she began dragging herself across the ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake. Grandma, hold on, just a little longer. Her grandmother's face was turning blue, her eyes rolling back until only the whites were exposed. Kaine pulled herself across the ground with maddening slowness, the distance seeming to increase with every second that passed. The shade glanced between the two women and flicked out its tongue, its giant mouth turning up at the corners. Phew, what the fuck? Short panting breaths belched from somewhere deep inside its core. Bastard, laughing at us. She had no idea how such a mindless creature could experience emotion. But there was no doubt the shade was taking joy in their suffering. Yeah, I see your plan. The shade moved its claw slightly, allowing Grandma to breathe again. It was clearly keeping her alive only to snuff her life when Kaine was close enough to touch her. I'm gonna kill this bastard. Summoning all her strength, Kaine rose to her feet. There was a sickening snuff from her right ankle as the foot twisted backward, but she forced it from her mind and began to hobble towards the monster. Pulling a small knife from the pouch at her waist, she leapt on the foot that pinned her grandmother and plunged the weapon deep. Give her back! Give her back to me! It was like stabbing a rock. After a few swipes, the knife broke at the hilt with a dull snap. The shade panted laughter again and raised its tail and sent it rushing through the air toward the young girl that was lashed to its foot. Kaine never had a chance. The tail struck her square in the chest and sent her crashing into the burning wreckage of the home. As she lay on the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds, a small weak voice spoke up. Kaine? Kaine's vision blurred, but she forced herself to focus on the sound. Finally, her eyes cleared enough for her to make out her grandmother's hands reaching out to her through the smoke. Grandma? Kaine, you gotta run. You can't best this one. Kaine grabbed the hands and held on with all her strength. Grandma, come on, we have to go. The old woman coughed loudly. One of her hands, slick with blood, slipped from Kaine's grasp and thumped to the ground below. Grandma, no, I said run, goddammit. You have to live. You have to get through. The thought would stay forever unfinished. Before she could say another word, the shade's clawed foot descended, smashing through the remains of the roof and down upon the shattered figure of the old woman. Jesus. Blood oozed from gaps in the creature's toes as the terrible, putrid smell assaulted Kaine's nose once again. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that what she was seeing could not possibly be real. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all that remained underneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and red. Her grandmother was gone. Kaine blinked, trying to feel the hands which had been in hers just a moment before. For a fleeting instant she could remember the warmth of that embrace, the trembling of the fingers, but then the sensation drifted away on the breeze and was gone. Memories flashed through Kaine's mind, one after the other, faster and faster until they became a meaningless jangle of noise. Kaine screamed then, a thunderous sound that echoed off cliffs and seemed to roll away forever. The shade eased forward, black ichor pouring from its mouth and dissolving into smoke on the ground below. The earth shook with every step as it crept towards its prey. Kaine's body slowly rose as if controlled by a mad puppet master. Her arms and legs were bent at impossible angles. Her head lolled dangerously to the side, yet somehow she managed to stand. Staring at the shade, her eyes began to glow with a deep red fire. The creature, so confident just moments before, took a slow, hesitant step backward, trying to discern if this broken human could possibly be a threat. Kaine seized the moment. Laughing like a madwoman, she leaped into the air and plunged the shattered hilt of her knife deep within the leg of the shade. The shade shook Kaine off like a fly, sending her crashing to the earth once again. Her chest rose and fell slowly, as if a great weight were resting on it. Moist sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick oozed from her ears. Is that blood? Think it is. Think I'm bleeding to death. No, can't die. Grandma told me to live. Deep inside Kaine's mind, something finally broke. The sound, the pain, the smoke and flames, all of it faded away until all that remained was a single incantation repeated over and over again. Kill it, 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 kill it. Okay. Kill it now. At the spark... Oh, the music. As the spark that was Kaine slowly began to flicker and die, she felt her desire to kill and her desire to live blend into one. The distance between heartbeats grew longer and longer and longer. Oh.
The beast approaches.
Oh, I know.
Right, this thing again.
How did it even survive these past 5 years?
I'm not gonna let this happen again. It dies today! My sword is lighter.
It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down!
You just play them again? I guess so. Encounter. What was the point of that random fight? Gently, weakly, softly, the shade, sure that its tormentor was dead, turned and stomped off towards the horizon, stopping along the way to bellow one final roar. Couldn't kill it. Shamed beyond imagining, Kaine tried to turn her head to the side, but only succeeded in coughing up a huge gout of blood. It was getting difficult to see, and only after a moment of fierce concentration did she realize that her left eye was gone. Laughing to herself, she turned her remaining eye to the ruins of her home and noticed a ragged stump of arm resting a few feet away. Yeah, that's mine, she thought with a mad giggle. This is gonna make clapping a real bitch? Ha, cried a sudden voice from the depths of her mind. Finally gonna die, are ya? Well, you had it coming. Go to hell, Demo, she thought at the unseen assailant. Go to hell before I pluck out your eyes and feed them to a dog. The voice of her childhood terror evaporated in the smoke, only to be replaced by another, more recent voice. Hold still, said the apothecary, materializing from the ruins like a ghost. I want to draw you, that way you can live forever. No, stop. Don't want to live forever. Want to die right here. I see. Well, if that's what you want. The spectral shopkeeper fluttered in and out of existence for a moment, then produced a piece of paper and sketched quickly. After a few seconds, he turned to the page to Kaine and smiled. Since you rejected my offer, I decided to draw something else. It was a picture of her grandmother, real as life. Kaine opened her mouth to thank the man, but stopped as the picture began to blacken in the middle. Before she could say anything, dozens of multi-legged insects began to swarm across the image, tearing at it with sharpened pincers. Stop, no, don't hurt that picture. Kaine reached out with her remaining arm and waved futile... How are you supposed to say that word? Futilely at the air. To her surprise, the insects fell off the picture and went on and onto the ground below, but they vanished into tiny black tendrils of smoke. Relieved, Kaine turned her good eye back to the picture only to open her mouth in a silent scream. The sketch now showed her grandmother as she truly was, a smashed, unrecognizable lump of nothing. The apothecary smiled, then broke into a jolly dance. See that? He cried as he dances his jig. It's perfect now. She looks just like you. Ha-cha-cha. What the fuck? I look like that? Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Drowning in despair, Kaine laid her head back into the mud and smoke of her ruined house and waited for the end to come. But just before she let everything go, an unfamiliar voice began whispering in her ear. Ain't you got a wish, sunshine? The voice was vulgar and fierce at the same time, as if insanity had somehow found a way to take form. Kaine wanted to scream as the voice crawled under her skin, but her lungs refused to work. You know, a wish, like a prayer or something. Why don't you get on your knees and start praying to heaven? Please, invisible man in the sky, save me, save me. Finally, what the fuck is this? Kaine finally resorted to shouting at the voice with her mind. I don't make wishes, they don't come true for me. I'm a curse, a freak, I should be left to die. And the other voice boomed in her ears. Oh god, you are the best. Kaine glanced down and saw black, shiny substance oozing from her legs. She tried to brush it away, but her remaining arm would no longer respond. The substance slowly crept around her feet, and then began moving up towards the rest of her body. Is this death? Is this what it's like? Or is my mind just losing itself? She could feel the slime oozing upward, feel the hot searing pain it left in its wake. Whatever else might be happening, she was still alive and this was real. Come on, said the voice, let it go. Kaine tried to ignore the voice and concentrate on the pain, but the newcomer would have none of it. Don't ignore me, sunshine. You're ready to give up, ready to die, so why not let me have it? Have what? Your body. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I want to stand on the ground, feel the rain, taste the wind. The voice paused as if licking its lips. When it resumed, it was filled with mad, unabated joy. And I want to take your hands to use them to choke the goddamn life out of people. I want to tear out their throats and bathe in the blood, just like before. In response, Kaine shifted her head and vomited. The warmth of it crept down her front and mingled with the pain of the encroaching black ooze. Are you a shade? Kahaha, maybe, what of it? The slime reached her face, crept up past her nose, and slowly oozed into the socket of her missing eye. The moment it touched her brain, Kaine was struck by the most powerful sensation she'd ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy. She wanted to scream with delight, but all she could manage was a small whispered moan. Feels good, don't it? Asked the voice with a chuckle. Yeah, what can I say? I know how to please the ladies. Monkas! Now give me that body. Come on, give me that body and I'll give you more of this feeling. It's a fair trade. A black lump began to protrude from Kaine's side. As she watched, it grew longer and thicker, eventually taking the form of her missing arm. I can see better, she thought. My eye must be growing back too. The slime reached up to envelop the rest of her face, but she managed to brush it away. Stop, she whispered, marveling at how she had regained her voice. Stop. The black ooze hesitated as if considering this request and quickly shimmered down her body before disappearing in a cloud of smoke. Ah, what the hell, sunshine? We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die. Grandma said, can't die yet. A brief image of her grandmother, bloodied and broken, flashed before her eyes. She saw the shade that had killed her and heard its mocking laughter, then closed her eyes and forced the image from her mind. Her whole body was quaking with rage. When she opened her eyes again, they burned bright red. That thing took my grandmother. I have to kill it before I die. Kaine glanced down and saw a mysterious pattern. The pattern of the shades burned itself into her left arm. Well, I'll be damned. Look at that, sunshine. I think you and me are going to be good friends now. Kaine stared intently at her arm. The more emotional she felt, the more the letter seemed ready to puncture her skin and begin infecting the rest of her body. The arm clearly had a will of its own. Stop. Gotta stop. Holding her left arm in her right, Kaine took a deep breath and tried to calm herself. Come on, don't fight it. Hate's my favorite dish and I'm hungry. Let it go. Feel the anger. Burn with the fire of revenge. Thirst for blood, then go out there and... Shut up and get the hell out of my body. Your body? Oh, that's rich, sunshine, real rich. Look, why don't you just up and die so I can have this body all to myself? What do you say? I bet those buddy of yours in the area would love to see you dead. Kaine grabbed a nearby shard of glass and tried to saw off the shade-infected portion of her side. Before she could, her darkened left arm grabbed her right wrist, crushing it. Kaine screamed and dropped the shard as the sound of bone crunching on bone filled the air. Kaha, stupid little girl, you're possessed now, sunshine, and there ain't no going back. The voice laughed again, a loud, long wail that seemed to go on without end. Possessed? Whispered Kaine. Yeah, possessed, you and me. We got what you call a timeshare agreement. Remember how folks used to think you were a freak? Well, wait till they get a load of you now. Kaine looked up, tears in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller somehow, darker. Is this because of that shade? Is this how they see the world? So listen, I know this whole possession thing seems a bit, but it ain't all bad. There's plenty of in it for you too. I'm a very powerful creature, sunshine, and now that power belongs to you. You got enemies, people who want to kill, I can make it happen. That little fat kid who kept picking on you, that big old shade that squashed your granny, I'll wrap them up in their own assholes. So no more abuse for you, sunshine. No more pain. Wait, said Kaine, you're a shade. Why would you help me kill another shade? What, you think I'm some kind of racist? Some killing snob? I don't give a good goddamn who you murder, honey pants. I just want to drink from the well. What the fuck am I reading? Kaine considered this as she struggled to her feet, the power of the shade coursing through her. The smoke from her house was drifting away with the wind, and she enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze felt on her new left arm. After a long pause, the voice spoke again. So how about it, you and me? We could have some good times together. Look, I'll even take care of the bloody part if you don't want. Fuck off, asshole. I'll handle the killing. Kaha, screamed the voice. Look at you. Oh, Sunshine, we're gonna have so much fun. So listen, my name's Tyran, and if you ever need me, I'll just be hanging out in this piece of meat you call a heart. Now get to it. The more you kill, the more your heart turns rotten and sour, and I like rotten and sour. Kaine found herself nodding at the voice. Yeah, I think this can work. I'm gonna find that shade, and I'm gonna strangle it with its own guts. And when I'm done, I'm gonna do the same to you, Tyran. Count on it. Ha! Laughed Tyran. I've shit bigger than you, so good luck with that. Oh, and hey, one more thing. Right now, you and me are sharing this body. But if you ever run out of hate, if you ever, go soft, then I'm gonna take over everything. So keep on killing, Sunshine, and watch your back. The voice grew fainter and gradually faded away, fading to somewhere deep inside Kaine herself. Kaine waited until she was sure the voice was gone, and waved her new left arm around a few times. It feels perfectly normal. It feels like mine. Desperately, she began poking and prodding at the new limb, determined to find something wrong with it. She didn't want it to feel normal. That would mean the creature inside her had already won. I am not a shade. I am Kaine. Repeating this mantra in her mind, she slowly began digging through the rubble of her house, being careful to ignore a certain red-stained spot in the corner. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. It was the wreath of lunar tears. Though it had been through hell and back, the garland's petals were as bright as ever. Kaine started to place it in her hair, then slowly lowered the wreath and stared at it. I'm sorry, Grandma, I'm so sorry, but I don't deserve to wear this anymore. I'm possessed, corrupted, a freak. And this time I don't think there's any going back. Holding the flowers to her heart, Kaine fell to the ground and sobbed. As night gradually lightened to dawn and the people of the area rose to their daily lives, she remained in that position, as if tears could somehow wash away the horror that now infected her world.
Alive! Stay alive! Stay alive!
Grandma.
Kaine, you gotta live! You gotta come back to us!
Oh, hey. Emil, you were the one calling me, weren't you?
You still recognize me?
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow, you grew up. So, how long has it been?
5 years.
Shit. Any luck with Yona?
We are still no closer to...
By the way,
Is that
it's not as good as your
No, it's great. Thank you.
I know, this is the lunar tear she wears. Not the one from her grandma. This is the lunar tear she wears.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one, and we let it wash over us like rain. That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all.
Wait, this section again, huh?
Are you kidding?
People.
This is crap.
It's okay. We can sleep.
No one, you and...
People as right.
Rumia's just...
But...
We'll see you. Sorry.
Right. I am playing as him again. Unless...
What it Kaine always sleeps outside. Never even... Damn it.
We should turn...
Oh.
I didn't get much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades. Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola? In the end, I'm just as bad. Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself.
What is happening in terms of game? Oh, we're outside now. Or not? I can't tell.
I should have popped, but I'm good with that.
I got a fire going, Kaine.
Wait, is that?
Campfires are weird.
This is
I'm
something
so
we didn't
happy
see.
to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
Yeah, me too.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know. I polished you with a special cloth.
Wait, you poured water on me?
Yeah, but it didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
I guess you noticed how I look.
I'm sorry, Emil.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad. At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so...
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Lies.
Come on. I just want to know you better. Please?
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid. But my body is... different. But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was, no matter how bad things got. She gave me the strength to keep going.
She's really special to you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! That gives me an idea. Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body. I know we can do it if we all work together. Heck, it'll probably be super easy.
Yeah.
Let me guess. More warm water?
Okay. Can we just forget I told you about that?
Sleep well.
Sure.
And yet you're red. Don't be so hot.
I need to go see Deb.
Very well.
I see.
What might that...
It's Mom's diary.
I have not heard you
Mom?
speak much about your mother.
She got the black scroll.
My apologies.
It's all right. This is the only thing. Reading it helps remind...
I see.
But the final entry...
In what?
Well, take a look.
Interesting. They saved my game. They fucking saved my
Say
game.
there. Can you not hear me? Why are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was dreaming or something.
Sleeping on one's feet is quite the talent indeed. Come now. There's the door.
Right. Let's go.
Okay, firstly, this is my dad. Secondly, this gives me FMAB vibes. What the fuck is going on, dude? Dude, I don't know. Is this some sort of fucking... This is the world of the recycled vessel, created to avoid the destruction of all. Each? Yeah, this music is kinda monkas. So out of place in this game. Yeah, it's good music in a vacuum, but it's not good music in NieR, I think. What am I doing? What is the point of what I'm doing right now? Also, why am I playing as the dad? Oh my god! Yes, in Gestalt you play as the dad. This isn't NieR Gestalt. Didn't they find some mention about Zen? Oh, that's true! Maybe that's it. Maybe Gestalt happens before Replicant, and his dad is just himself one generation ago. Impossible. False truth. And things just happen the exact same way? You see, that's the question, right? Because all the quests and stuff are the same, even the side quests. So yes. Okay, these trees are fucking up my everything right now. I think I should play NieR Gestalt, or not play. I think I should watch Gestalt as well if I can somewhere. Soldiers of Salt calling forth white death. They are legion. We don't have the Gestalt expertise. No, we don't. I think one of the questions as well is like, colors are weird too. Yeah, because this is distorted. This place is distorted. Oh, Fool's Embrace. The dragon's corpse brought death to the world, delivering unto it the power of magic. I can explain to you what that is, though. Fool's Embrace. Oh, it's not bad. So basically what happened is that there's a game series called Drakengard. There's a game series called Drakengard. I knew about this for a while already. And it's basically like in a fantasy world or whatever, and there's nonsense about dragons and whatnot, and for the most part the game doesn't have anything to do with anything. They made Drakengard 1. Drakengard? No, with a K instead of CH. Basically dragon. And without a U. Like Drakengard. Like, how can I'll just type this. And so they made 1 and 2, and then they made NieR, right? And the thing is, so Drakengard had like multiple endings. And one of the endings was that you fight some fucking massive statue or something made of I don't know what, but it's a massive white statue which can explain something about the white colonization or whatever. And in one of the endings, what happens is that you guys you and the thing you're fighting go through a portal to modern day Tokyo, and you're fucking riding a dragon, and a massive statue falls onto the fucking city of Tokyo, and so you have to beat the statue in like a rhythm game sort of fight, I don't fucking know, while riding a dragon. When you win, the Tokyo Air Force fucking shoots you and your dragon down, and that is the red dragon that they're referring to. You can go watch the ending. It's called Drakengard Ending E on YouTube. You can go watch it when I'm done tonight. And I'll be done soon. I don't know how much longer I'm really going to be playing today. It's like a fucking dodge this time. Ending E. Yeah. This guy doesn't do fucking any damage to me this time. He's dead. I'm gonna use that first. The black sickness stains the future, their journey to return to endless vessels. Wait, where am I? Oh, okay. Music is really good, actually. Okay, hold on. Darkest Fusion is really nice for fucking with these guys' armor, for sure. This place only drops fucking heals, dudes. Oh my god. Save. No. Unsaved. Oh my god, really? Just die, dude. Obtain the Kabuki outfit. You earned 1,000 XP. Okay. Oh. Can I leave through here? Ah. Okay. I might save and stop right now. I'm just kind of getting tired for whatever reason. I don't know why. Just feeling kind of tired. Probably gonna stop right now. I think it was a lot of fucking reading.
Something wrong?
I feel as if I've just...
I know what you mean.
Wait, so I can change... How do I change outfits?
Yeah.
The world...
Oh, whoops. I was wondering if this was attached to here. But yeah, I'm probably gonna stop now. I'm gonna... stop. Tomorrow, probably gonna do Genshin stuff because of the event is coming or whatever. The Diona event. So I will document whatever the fuck I do on Genshin tomorrow.
Something I feel. I know.
I keep watering these. I need to let them die, but oh, I found the one that didn't get fertilized. Actually, I'll do this off stream. I'm gonna end the stream now. Alright. Game was fun. Beat it once so far. We'll see what happens. Bye bye.